I figured that we would be able to enjoy some new Animal Crossing New Horizons merch thanks to its explosive popularity eventually, and it seems that we may have had a new collection teased to us through Twitter. After KK Maple wrote a tweet that reads, "A Build-A-Bear Animal Crossing collab would be a cultural reset." The official Build-A-Bear Twitter account replied and said, "Wow!" Bear face emoji, "We're taking notes." Of course, they could have replied simply because of the popularity of the tweet, but having this on the official account does make it seem like there could be something already going on behind the scenes. The idea of an Animal Crossing collaboration really piqued my interest, and I wanted to take a closer look at how this could actually turn out. If you've never been to a Build-A-Bear before, the basic idea is that you are able to customize your own stuffed animal. You are also able to order them online though, pre-stuffed. When the company first started out, they only had their original designs, but in more recent years they have shifted focus onto collections based on popular franchises. In fact, there's a Nintendo set a few years back, which gives me even more hope that we could see Animal Crossing characters coming soon. Back to customization, after you pick out your special furry friend, you can decide to add a sound chip that will play when you squeeze the area that you put it in. Several of the collections received special music and dialogue chips, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had one for the Animal Crossing New Horizons theme song and some generic Animalese. Also, I just found out that scents are a thing you can add now, so if you want to make Isabelle smell like shark snack, then go ahead. After that, you just need to add stuffing by directing an employee how much you want to wear, add a fabric heart, and get it stitched up. Now that it's complete, you're able to go shopping for clothing and accessories. I had a couple of Build-A-Bears growing up, and I had fun buying different outfits for them and dressing them up. Most clothing can be mixed and matched with the different animals, except for some special designs like the ones that are on all fours. I personally like to be able to use the clothing I already have on an Animal Crossing character. The collections also include special clothing, so we could expect to see the character's typical attire. The outfits are pretty easy to put on too, except for the hard shoes, they're not worth the pain. But Animal Crossing characters don't really have big enough feet for Build-A-Bear standards anyways, so I don't think that they would make the plushies compatible with the footwear. Oh yeah, and you can make a birth certificate for them. So that's how Build-A-Bear works, but what else can we predict for an Animal Crossing collaboration? One thing that I noticed is that most collections only have a few options for stuffed animals. Pokemon currently has 8, as does Star Wars, but many have much less. This means that we might only get some of the main NPCs and not any villagers, although we'll have to see. Another thing I noticed is proportions. Scrolling through the options, I didn't really find any current stuffed animals that have the same head-to-body ratio as Animal Crossing has for most of its characters. Pichu and Buttercup do have larger heads, but because the body ended up being so small in comparison, they need to wear special clothing. I wonder if they would tone down the characters and make the Animal Crossing heads slightly smaller in comparison with the bodies, so that you could still easily pull shirts over their heads and wear other existing pieces. There are plenty of options available though that don't seem to take this into consideration, but they seem to be characters that don't wear clothing. And Tom Nook has been insistent on wearing a shirt since New Leaf. While this may not be a sure thing, considering how much interest there seems to be in this, I would be more surprised if we didn't get anything out of this. In any case, we'll have to keep an eye out for any more hints in the future. Unfortunately, Build-A-Bear left Japan, where I live, in spring of 2015, so I may need to wait until I travel back to the US in order to get one anyways. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or even Twitch. Thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions as well. I do really appreciate it. Till next time, see you later!